We all have those classic Christmas movies that we love to watch in the lead up of Christmas, but what's new in the world of Christmas films for 2020? In today's video, I'm sharing my top 5 Christmas picks for this year. So if you like the sound of this video, stay tuned. Please give it a big thumbs up because it really does support my channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe and tap the bell to get notified this Vlogmas. Let's get into it. If we're meeting for the first time, hey, my name is Beck and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I am a mom to 3 gorgeous tiny humans, the youngest being 12 weeks old, which means I have had plenty of time to check out the latest releases of Christmas movies on Netflix for 2020. My top 5 that I'm sharing today come from a whole heap of different selections. I have a reality TV show, a series, a couple of films, and even a musical. So hopefully there will be something in here that you will enjoy watching this year in the lead up for Christmas. I'm going to be sharing this in no particular order except for the final movie, which is my top pick for 2020. So the first one is Holiday Home Makeover with Mr. Christmas. I stumbled across this one by accident. I didn't know whether it was going to be a reality TV show or if it was just going to be a normal series, and I really enjoyed watching this. It's quite family friendly, so if you wanted a break and have something on the TV and you're worried about the kids watching it, this one is perfectly above board. There is nothing that happens on this TV show that I wouldn't mind my kids watching, which is really good. I love having this series on in the background while I was doing cleaning and wrapping up presents and stuff like that. However, if I was breastfeeding Finn and I needed something to occupy my time, then this was also something really good to sit down and watch. So Holiday Home Makeover is a TV show based in America, and Mr. Christmas comes in and does makeovers for different families and different circumstances. It really is a feel-good reality TV show, and I give it a big thumbs up. The final reality TV show series that I fell upon was really unexpected for me. It's not something that I usually watch, but I was addicted to this, and it is Sugar Rush Christmas Edition. There are 2 seasons of it, the most recent one being 2020, and I really loved it. If you are someone who loves baking Christmas treats and sweets and you can appreciate the art form that goes into baking, then you will also enjoy watching this. Just like Holiday Homemaker, this is a family-friendly series that you can have going constantly through the day, or if you do want to watch it once the kids have gone to bed, it is really great to get you in the mood of Christmas and give you some ideas for baking. I love the creativity that these people can put into cupcakes and confectionaries and cakes. It really is quite inspiring and has helped me to learn new things and get inspired myself to do Christmas baking with my kids this year. The next series I'm sharing with you is called Lily and Dash. This is a 2020 release, and I was a bit skeptical at the start. I didn't know how I was going to go with this show because I find sometimes with the releases today, they're not exactly family friendly for younger kids. I probably still wouldn't watch this with my kids. However, it was really good for once the kids were in bed for me to watch it and get into the holiday mood. I loved the storyline. I thought it was really clever. The cinematography in this is really great, and I loved that it came from a different perspective of Christmas. So if you like things that aren't necessarily your feel-good Christmas movies but still make you feel good by the time you finish watching it, then Lily and Dash is definitely for you. Like I said, I wouldn't have this show running during the day while the kids were awake, but it's not to say that it's bad and it's full of, you know, horror and gore and stuff like that. But for my little kids with their little eyes, I just don't want to expose them necessarily to the young adult themes that do run throughout this film. But it is a great series to watch for 2020. My 4th pick for Christmas films for 2020 is a absolute wild card, and the only reason why I even stumbled across this one in particular is because this artist has released a Christmas album this year, and it's on like the top charts for listening to. I did listen to it, and I'm not really the biggest fan of country music. Being Australian, it's not really part of our culture, but I really do love this artist, and I feel like this movie is a great musical. And if you like musicals like Rent, then you'll definitely like this musical. And the musical is called Dolly Parton's Christmas on the Square. I watched this with the kids, and it was all right to watch with them. In hindsight, I probably wouldn't have, just because Amira is a very deep thinker, and it's based on the whole Christmas stories with the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future, which always gets you to think about your life and the choices that you're making. It has some big name artists in there, and it is choreographed beautifully. The music is great. Since watching the movie, I now enjoy Dolly Parton's Christmas album more because I've got that connection with it. So if you like musicals and you're wanting to just watch something different this year for Christmas, I highly recommend Dolly Parton's Christmas on the Square. My top pick for Christmas films for 2020 on Netflix is Operation Christmas Drop. I love this Christmas film so much. I love that it is based off a true story, which always is a good tearjerker, but it's educational because these events happened in real life. I also love the fact that this Christmas film is not based off having a white Christmas, but a tropical summer Christmas. And as an Aussie, I don't get to experience white Christmases, and I love the dream of it, but it's not my reality. Seeing a film that celebrates having a summer Christmas was really great to watch. I love the sense of community that is displayed through the character in the script, and I really love the fact that this is a family-friendly film. I can't wait to show this one to Michael. Actually, we're quite busy at the moment, but when we get a bit of downtime, I'm really excited to show him this, and I think that he will appreciate it too. But this is a film that could easily go to my favorite Christmas films that I could watch every year. I really just enjoyed the storyline to this film. It's a really good Netflix film. Like, obviously it's not your blockbuster type of movie, but this really is a great watch, and it is a big thumbs up for me. So those are my 2020 Christmas releases that I have really appreciated watching it this year. Obviously, being a breastfeeding mom, I have lots of times where I am sitting in the chair, and if my other kids are asleep, then I do love sitting down and watching a good holiday film to get me into that Christmas cheer. And I am pleasantly surprised that there have been a couple of series that have been released. I do like a series. I like the fact that episodes are smaller than a movie, but you do get more of them. And so being a busy mum, it is great to have like a 30 or 40-minute show that you can sit down and enjoy, then go do something and come back and still get more of it later, which means I've really enjoyed watching it. Holiday Home Makeover, Sugar Rush Christmas, and Lily and Dash. Though those Christmas movies are still a really big winner, it's just harder to sit down and give 2 hours of uninterrupted time being a mum of 3. Overall though, I can't go past these movies. There are obviously other movies on Netflix that are good and enjoyable to watch, but these are definitely my top 5 for 2020. If you have enjoyed watching this video and plan to go watch one of these films, then please comment down below which one you have either watched and enjoyed or are going to watch. I'd love to hear your feedback on these series and movies. If you've enjoyed today's video, please give it a big thumbs up because it really does support my channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe and tap the bell to get notified this Vlogmas, because this parenting gig doesn't come with a rulebook, we only have each other. And I'll see you in tomorrow night's upload.